Uh, Before I begin, I have in fact joined Bluesky not as a replacement for Mastodon, but as a replacement for Twitter. But if you're a LGBT person, but especially if you're a male to female or a female to male, Kiwi Farms has recently joined up on Bluesky and is going around signing up for new accounts to try to dox and harass trans people. Luckily, so far, they only managed to get my publicly available avatar that I stripped the metadata from anyway. But I only, just today, managed to find a block list specifically for those who advocate for Kiwi Farms on Bluesky. So if you're going to join that, subscribe to that block list the same as you would have if you'd have been on Twitter and blocking Comicsgate, which I had already had an experience with being harassed by them before. What's interesting about it is, back when I was on Twitter, far-right hate campaigns used to be a lot more individualized. They used to value their individuality. But, now, this one guy has, a bunch of different... It's either one guy with a bunch of different accounts called Kiwi Farms, or it's a bunch of people that share the same avatar, it's some, far-right version of Anonymous. But it's worth being aware of that that's happening if you're going to use Bluesky as a replacement for Twitter. There's also a block list by Mueller She Wrote, specifically for MAGA people who have started also joining up Bluesky lately. So just something to be aware of. On another note, let's just say my first language is English. I think at this point that should be fairly obvious. But every now and then I've been getting advertisements and other things assuming that I'm actually French, when I'm really just a student of the French language. And then maybe wanting to move to French Canada. Maybe France later, but for now, French Canada. And so I'm currently having to look up what the LGBT policies are over there in French Canada, and if it's any different from the rest of Canada. But that's what's been happening with me.